I know Ramadan is over, but I obviously didn't finish this book. So we're going to go on with the 60 Great Women trying Islamic history, and we will be discussing about Aisha bint Abu Bakr. Now, I feel like this is going to be multiple videos, or at least two videos, because of how long the topic is about her. So yeah, sh of all the wives after the passing of Khadija, radiallahu anha, Aisha radiallahu anha was the most beloved to the Prophet, peace be upon him. Uh, Her mother is Roman Zainab bint Amir. I don't know if it's supposed to be pronounced as Amr or Amir in this situation because they're like two different names. Amir, Amar, and Amir, all have three different names. Also known as Abdullah, and her father was the Prophet peace be upon his closest friend, the truthful Abu Bakr. She was born in Makkah after the revelation was sent to the Prophet, peace be upon him, into the family that was already Muslim. Aisha Radiyallahu enjoyed an exceptional upbringing in her father's blessed household. It is said that at 7 or 8 years old, she had the wit of a 13-year-old. She was blessed with cleverness, beauty, truthfulness, and born into Islamic faith. Um, Her marriage to Prophet, peace be upon him, after the death of Khadija Radiallahu Khulwa bint al-Hakam mentioned Aisha to the Prophet, peace be upon him, saying, "O Allah of Prophet of Allah, will you not marry?" The Prophet, peace be upon him, responded, asking her whom she would suggest to he marry, and Khulwa suggests both Aisha and Sadwa. As we know, the Prophet, peace be upon him, indeed married Sadwa and agreed to marry Aisha, but did not consummate the marriage until she was grown. It is narrated that Aisha did not move into the house of the Prophet, peace be upon him, nor consummate the marriage until she was grown enough to stop playing with her dolls, meaning she was no longer considered a child. The beginning of Aisha's marriage was divine inspiration from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Aisha narrates that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said to her, "You have been shown to me 3 times in my dream. I saw you brought to me a piece of silk, and angel said to me, 'This is your wife, so uncover her face.' When I uncovered it, I saw you, it was yours. I said, if this is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it will be done. This has been agreed upon by Al-Bukhari and Muslim. The Prophet, peace be upon him, married Aisha about 2 or 3 years before the Hijrah migration to Medina. Several scholars have mentioned that she has the vastness and depth. Um, Wait, I just said that sentence wrong. But a lot of scholars have mentioned that the depth and vastness of Aisha Razata's knowledge. Um, Al-Zahari mentioned that should the knowledge of Aisha be collected and weighed against that all of other wives of Prophet, peace be upon him, and the knowledge of all women combined, Aisha's knowledge would prevail. Al-Dahabi also said Aisha is without a doubt the most knowledgeable woman of our nation. She learned directly from the Prophet, peace be upon him, and became premier reference for his hadith, sayings, and the sunnahs. Um, Abu bin al-Ashari said, "We have the companions of the Apostle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have never been confused with the hadith and asked Aisha about it, except that she had knowledge of it." Um, she had taught the companions about her life with the Prophet, peace be upon him, and how he acted within his household and among his family. She had also memorized a lot of the Prophet, peace be upon him's sayings, and followed his example, and narrated over 2,200 hadiths from him. Um, Islam was not only her strong point, her proximity to the Prophet, peace be upon him, gave Aisha access to different sources of learning as he would visit many different kinds of people. She also learned science of medicine, dentistry, kinship, and poetry.